There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide. Didn't you say it to my eyes? Welcome to Grim Nasty TV. Well, I've got an awesome episode for you today. An awesome episode. And it was pretty interesting. I got someone to give me an aggravated assault to an attorney in fact the other day. Maybe I should just lean all of their stuff, since they're trying to threaten me that was empty, didn't have any exception to it since they were just a devil, and I could just turn around and lean all their shit. That sounds like a great idea. Well, no, never mind. Carrying on. We must focus on destroying the evil instead. Well, I've got an awesome episode for you today. And this is the reason why Bao and Mullock are scared. You can be the size of an ant, a cockroach, with that shit on your head, and they're going to be like elephants running from a mouse. You understand? Is that this is what they're scared of, this shit here. Now, when you've got the Christ consciousness in your head, even the ladies too. Now, I'm going to correct some misconception here that the females can't be super powerful or super saiyans. That's not actually true. They can break their kundalini open and they can rise up too, just the same. The only difference is that to get the power of the whole world, because the womb is a whole world, right? Now, if you were to mate with the Holly character, she needs a male to go into the divine feminine to draw power from that womb, because it exists in her as a tiny being as we walk around. So you understand is that the truth is relative to the comparison of the being that is holding the worlds shrunk down into a body. So once you go into that womb, it immediately gives you the power of a whole world. So I know this. See what I'm saying? And she said, choose your destructor, man. They made her look like a bad lady sitting up on the highest peak. They made her look like an evil person. But that's always the case with people like us that speak truth and stuff like that. We always got to look like the bad guy because we're going to stop them. So they need to use all of their plausible deniability to save their asses as much as possible. They need to make themselves look like they're great and I'm the bad guy. Kind of like Ghostbusters. So if, it's always going to be like that. And you can just laugh in the face of that because there's nothing they can do. And there's nowhere to hide. And if they do hide and they shut off all the stuff, we're just going to tear a big gaping hole. I'm just going to go right into this flat plane here and just... And we're just going to go running down there. Now, females, they can have as much electricity in them as just as much as any chi master. So that's what you need. And it needs to come from the light. Otherwise, it's not going to be strong enough to do any real damage. So as you can see here, a touch of it. And this is the reason why I'm so almost kind of regretting this in a way. Because when I had that, I was in New York standing in front of him. And I touched it and shocked the fuck out of him. Dude, my brain wasn't working that fast. Because if it was, I would have just grabbed his face and just fucking fucked him up. I would have just jumped on him. There was like 8 of them. And I could have just jumped on that one dude and fucked his ass like all the way live. Like, and the other ones would have just took off running. See what I'm saying? Like I could have got his ass and then I could have showed the whole world that they existed. Right then and there I had them. But my brain wasn't working fast enough. You guys look up the day I met reptilians. I went north thinking I was supposed to scout out a boat, but I ran into reptilians instead, and I was able to size them up. She allowed them to take this bus when we were in Indiana, because she wanted me to see, hey man, you're world famous, take a look. We were in the middle of nowhere. The Mason that gets to take the bus starts like coming on himself, like, we got him, we got him, we got him. Like I was like, damn, this motherfucker really... Wow. So it doesn't matter what they say or what they try to convey or anything. These motherfuckers are scared, bro. They don't want it to end. They want to be rewarded for having something. And these are indulgences of our fantasies. Like Jack Deeves draws his stuff. And this is what I'm going to focus my artwork on. Saving the people. Because these manifestations show that I believe, and when I believe I can achieve. You understand? Is that she's gonna bless us based off of what we've been believing in. So Gabrielle is just using her to get what he wants, and he can't do shit. So you guys are following a fucking moron. He's gonna fucking lose because he's always been losing. He's never won. He's always been lying to you, and now you're about to find out the hard way because your egos are so fucking inflated, and unfortunately, it's not in the right direction. Now, ego is inescapable, but your ego is misguided, and you think that you're just gonna do whatever you want. But that's fucking wrong. You know, you're not gonna do whatever you want. A good thing to do is to practice. If you practice, I like to do ink drawings because these ink drawings are there's no way to mess them up. If you draw perfect every time and you practice that, eventually you have a concise idea as to it makes you know what you want more. If you just draw everything in ink, all those drawings up there at the top up there, they're all ink drawings, and it's a good way of harnessing your pineal gland when it comes to rendering and stuff like that. You just don't make a mistake, you know, and that is something that is it parallels with not losing. It does. It really does. And I like to exercise that. Every one of them are all ink drawings with no sketches or no sketch lines. But yeah, when that sun gets in that hole, they're gonna wish that we just came down there. See what I'm saying? There's no way to fuck it up. There's people going down there. They try to ban our guns, the ones that matter. I got homies that are doing this and this. Can you imagine going down there like that? Man, please. Nigga, please. I'll just go ahead and say that. That goes to all my friends, my Caucasian friends, everybody. Nigga, please to them. To these I pity the fool. I pity these fools. They're so arrogant. They don't see that what she's been telling us and what she's been telling us and what he's been telling us is the truth. And you can do what you want to do and live in color. And man, and I've always wanted to be a Stay Puft. And this idea, I got this idea from Gadriel because he's been trying to scare me a lot. And some of the instances I don't even say nothing about. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you about this one. When I was in New York and I met those reptilians, I was spending the night at my friend's house where I saw that fucking demon. On his wall, he had a cube of Saturn octagon plate that showed cherubs holding people in their hands. So I immediately acknowledged that when she's big, they're big too. So when I went outside at night, I was smoking on some tree. And Gadriel comes up over the counter of his balcony, big as fuck. And I looked at him. I said, now you must be mad, huh? And he just goes away. He's like, fuck this guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, that's a cool idea. I think I'll do that too. See what I'm saying? Beings of light are badass, bro. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do. That's fucked up, right? So don't let anybody tell you what to do. Anything that you're getting yourself involved in, just be done with it, because all of that shit is nothing but distractions. You let yourself get distracted by these losers, then you lose, man. Fuck these losers. They're fucking in the way. They're going to a damn dinner plate. These people are probably shills. Fuck them. There's nothing you can do to save them if they go too far at being so damn stupid that they can't save themselves. Don't waste your energy. You know, I put stuff out there. People will come around or not. I'm going to keep making videos, of course. I'm going to keep making posts because I'm not going around putting them door to door, am I? Hell no. See what I'm saying? So there it is. I mean, you know, I send it out there, and, you know, we put our brochures on the cars. Whoever gets it, 10%. We're looking at a 10% prospect rate of success. So I just get a shit ton of brochures and put them everywhere. And everybody's going to start talking, and eventually it's just going to spread. So this is going to spread. Eventually everybody's going to get tired of it. People's going to start grabbing the AR-15s that are not banned, and we're going to start ripping them in half. And they don't have to like the shit, but we're coming. And she confirmed it just the other day, right into the danger zone. Just a little while ago, as I was drawing this, she plays it again. You're going right into the danger zone now. I'm going to take you down there. We're going to fuck them up. I'm just like, whoa, yeah, baby, yeah. So we can't lose. And there's no need to feel the blues because we're going to burn them out of their shoes, right? And if you could pick a side, take whatever you choose. This is Grim Nasty. And as always, when you get awake, stay awake.